Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you're watching the call from. And once again, I'm super excited to have each and every one of you on this day 4 of the 5-day implementation group training. I can see Boma. Thank you for showing up. Ellie, I can see Dave Felt. Hello, hello. I can see Peter. I got your name pronounced correctly this time around. And of course, I can see Omoyibo, Jabril, Bankole, and Moses, Peculiar, and every single one of you. So,
Good evening.
yeah. So, let me see how many of us are here right now so I can know. Okay, good. I think one more person is yet to join us. So let me quickly scan through to see who is that person. So it's been an amazing past 3 days, and today makes it the 4th day, and we are getting to the end of the 5 days program. And in all honesty, if you ask me, okay, Boma said yes, a lot of value. Yes. I appreciate the feedback. I appreciate the, I mean, everything generally, right? But beyond the value, I would really like to see each and every one of us go on to start making money as soon as possible, right? As soon as possible. I appreciate the fact someone like Boma said, well, the cash for him was not the promise to make money within the 5 days. While I appreciate that mindset, also, I don't want this program to be one of those programs you just attend and boom, it's like nothing happened. I really do not want it to go that way, right? So I'm going to do the best I can to make sure I force everyone to take action, okay? I'm going to do the best I can to force everyone to take action, because no matter how good the information has been, no matter how valuable the last 72 hours we spent together has been, the truth is, if we don't act on the information, then it all counts to nothing. And that is what I'm actually against. That is the long and short of every single thing of what I am saying. Oh, Buma said you will see my name up there with you soon. Beautiful. So, today I have just very little to cover, and that is the bonuses, right? Because today and tomorrow is actually meant for practicals, and practicals is not something. Okay. Well, I'm not going to call the name, but I just got a message from someone. So the person said, yes, I agree. I didn't know I would need an extra $100 to $200 for ads. The video only made mention of the 197 investment. I wish I had known. My fault for not being prepared. Sad, but not your fault. Well, like I told you guys yesterday, I have maintained relevance and I've been able to stay at the top in the industry since the year 2016, definitely because of my integrity and my work ethics. That is the only reason why most of us have been able to maintain our reputation in the industry full of so many shithole, or I mean, I don't know, for the lack of a better word to use, yeah? So, like I told you guys yesterday, whenever you have your ad budget, just hit me up. I'm not going anywhere, right? So there's no point to panic. You have the fundamental knowledge right now. You know what to do right now. So whenever you have your money for hand, any one of you, all you need to do, just hit me up and I will work with you one-on-one, because the practical is one-on-one, you know. It's not like this is not like a cooking class where I'll be cooking and everybody would be watching me. Practical is more of one-on-one, you know. Everybody have their own unique onboarding message, etc. So once you have your ad money, yeah, they felt $100 to $200 is okay for solo ads, and I'm pretty sure, right? Because of how I do it, you are very sure of getting some sales, right? Then you can invest back, get some leads, get some sales, and you can start from there. So $100 to $200 is sufficient because we are doing solo ads. If this will not give you result on Facebook, Google, YouTube, well, all the chances will be very slim. But for solo ad, you're pretty sure of getting some sales. So I'm going to repeat it again because I don't want anybody to leave this class panicking. No. If you ask me, which I think is obvious, you made the right investment because you've gotten closer to your goals, which is making money as an online. And whether you like it or not, you can go do your research. One of the easiest ways to start making money as a beginner is affiliate marketing. It's one of the easiest ways. I've done different business models. So when I tell you it's one of the easiest ways, you can actually verify that also for yourself. Okay. Someone said, I would have it soon. Just paid my rent and bills. Fair enough. No pressure. But I'm going to be on all your hearts. I have your emails. So I'll be following up on you guys. For those who are not taking action right now, maybe in the next 1 week, you'll keep getting emails from me. I'll keep following up on you till you're ready. Also, when you see my emails, there's no need to panic. It's no pressure. It is just me trying to make sure I am watching over my flock. I think that's what they call it, as a shepherd. So, but I'll be reaching out every 7-day cycle. I'm going to be sending a follow-up email. Hey, are you ready for us to launch your funnel out? Okay, so if you're not ready, you just reply me politely. That is all. But for me, I want to make sure, you know, I've been coaching people since 2016, so I really know how this works. That is why I'm saying all of these things. I know how this works. People attend trainings, they get pumped up. Right after the training, the whole motivation dies down. So that is why I'm saying I would be on your ass until you take action, until we launch that funnel. Because once the funnel is launched, the next thing we need is just to keep putting money into traffic. Okay, so enough is said about that. I believe I've made that point very clear. So for today, I'm going to discuss about the bonuses. That's the last thing we have we've not touched. Oh, but I'm flattered. You said I paid for your expertise, meaning I know you know your stuff. Thank you. I appreciate the kind words. Who else agrees with Boma? Who else agrees with Boma? Okay. Okay, so I can see a couple of people saying, I agree, I agree. Okay. Thanks for the vote of confidence, right? for me, the way I learned online marketing and people I learned online marketing from, they place a very big emphasis on results. You know, people I learned from, most of my mentors, right? They place a very big emphasis on results. So you hear words like result is the name of the game, okay? So that is why I mostly said I did not get the question. Well, it wasn't really a question. I was just saying, uh, Moses, someone here with you posted on the chat that I paid for your expertise, meaning I know you know your stuff. So I went on to ask who else agrees with the person who posted that. So it's not like a very important question. Okay. So
I
guys,
absolutely agree.
okay, you agree. Okay, so I'm going to go with the bonuses. That's the last most important thing I've not touched, and I'm going to discuss it right now. So I'm going to open up my slide. So for the practicals, I'll be dealing with everybody. In fact, I'm already feeling mentally stressed because it's actually a lot. It's actually a lot because I'm going to do a unique onboarding for everybody. And I mean, it's really not easy when you promise people a result. It's a lot of work I'm taking on my shoulder, okay? But God help me. Within the next few days, I'll be working with everybody who has their ads money ready. So God help me. God give me the strength. So I'm gonna share my screen. Let me know when you can see my screen so we can cover bonuses. That's the major thing left. And you let me know when you can see my screen. So you guys know the drill already. Let me have one in the chat box if you can see my screen. Let me have those one rolling in. If you can see my screen. Okay, good. I can see tons of one coming in now. So before I talk about bonuses, I would like to talk about what is called angles. Now, I gave you guys a formula for writing emails. And trust me, those who are very serious about this new business adventure would have also tried writing one or two other swipes using the formula. Is there anyone here who has tried his hands again to write one or two swipes? Let me see if we have such students amongst us. I mean, if your coach have to tell you every single thing, then that's not good enough. Ordinarily, I would expect one or two of us to have tried again because I told you have to keep writing swipes. When we do this stuff, you'll see it. Like I told you guys, it's only people who do not understand how online marketing works that says traffic is my problem. Traffic is nobody's problem because traffic is there. At the surface level, traffic is there. If you want to run Google Ads right now, in fact, right on this call, in less than 5 minutes, we can get Google Ads launched. Just go to google.com/ads. So long as you have your credit card handy. So traffic is not exactly the issue. The most important thing. Excuse me, please. Oh, Boma said I am on Google Ads. Boma, don't get yourself distracted. I just use that as an example to buttress my point that ads is actually not the issue. So long as you have budget, you can actually launch, don't get distracted. You can actually launch an ad within a matter of minutes. So, let me show you guys again for today. So it is predictable. That's why I would force all of you to take action. Now look at this. This is for today. So far, this is for today, right? These are about $80 or so. Yeah. About $80 so far for today. You can see the time. So it's for today. This is yesterday. So you can see it is a consistent online business model you can actually rely on. I just sent an email now before I got started with this class. You can see 19 minutes ago. So let me show you guys the point I'm trying to make. So the most important thing, okay, so now I'm starting to have different respect for email. Yeah, email marketing is profound. You know, email marketing is, now this is the thing. When you see people run ads, let me explain something. When you see people run ads, what's going on my screen? Let me come here. Let me come here. Whiteboard. Let's see. Let me try to get a whiteboard. Whiteboard online. Just trying to see if I can draw something. Start a whiteboard. Okay. Okay. Okay, so I want to try to use an illustration. So just it might not be so clear, but just follow what I'm about to explain. So here's the thing. When you run ads, right, what really determines the profitability of that ad, right, is not what happens here. It's not what happens here that determines the profitability of that ad, you know. And what happens here, it's just like, for instance, I told you guys, you send the traffic to the squeeze page so you can capture the leads. So what determines the profitability of the ads is what happens after they click on that ad, right? And from the training we followed, for those who have been attentive, you would agree that what happens next after they click on the ads is email marketing. It's email marketing because that is why you are capturing leads. And guess what? This is not just about Victoria Bosch. I mean, God has been faithful. I think so far I have grossed about $10 million in revenue, not in profit, in revenue so far. But the likes of Russell Brunson, the likes of Russell Brunson, these are people who have generated billions in sales, not just for themselves, but also for their clients. They all teach you the same thing. Okay, Dave is asking, which autoresponder do you prefer? Of course, you can go with GetResponse. You can go with GetResponse. You can go with Aweber. They are good. So if the likes of Russell Brunson is teaching you the same thing, who again is up there? Who again is up there? We have Russell Brunson. Who again? Well, there are a lot of top marketers, basically. So if all of these top guys, Dan Kennedy, these are people that have generated billions of dollars in sales. So if all of them are teaching you exactly what I am telling you guys, then that is to tell you that that is the winning formula. Everybody tells you not to run your ads to a website. You are just wasting your money, except you're a big brand. You are Coca-Cola, you are Nike, you are Puma, except you're such a big brand and you have a lot of money to throw on brand awareness campaign. Other than that, every top marketer out there will tell you to run a lead generation campaign. And once again, for the sake of emphasis, what determines the profitability of your ad is not what happens on the surface, it's what happens behind. And what happens behind is more about email marketing. So the long and short, I am stressing it because this is one part most of my students or most people have issues with. How well you can now craft high converting emails is what would now determine how much commissions you can be generating. That is just the long and short of the point I am trying to make. So you have to keep practicing, okay? Enough about that. I'm just stressing it because it is very, very important. Okay, so now, before we talk about bonuses, yesterday Peter asked a question about bonuses, and I said I'll cover that today. But before we go there, I would like to discuss what is called angles. It's important I cover this also because I really want you people to do well. I want you guys to do well, okay? So, angles. Now, I gave you guys the formula for writing emails that even a beginner can just follow and be able to craft something. But other than the formula, there are also some strategies you can use to craft emails, okay? So what are angles? I believe everybody is listening at this point. The training is starting proper now. So what are angles? Angles are the various promotional strategies that you can use to sell an offer. I'm going to say that again. Angles are the various promotional strategies that you can use to sell an offer. Are the various promotional strategies that you can use to sell an offer. Also, another word for angles can be called positioning. That's another word for angles, okay? So, you can snap this or you can write this. Okay, basically you just have to snap it because you may not have all the time to copy them out before I go to the next slide. So how to pick, so these are some angles. These are some angles that you can actually use to start promoting affiliate offers. These are some angles that you can actually use to start promoting affiliate offers. So we have the bonus angle. For those of you on my email list, when I teach you now, you would see exactly the psychology behind some of my marketing emails. Someone like Defelt, Boma, Peter, you would really understand exactly what goes on behind the scene of my emails when I explain some of these things today. So we have the bonus angle, we have the attribute angle, we have the business opportunity angle, we have the done for you angle, we have the make money online angle, we have the personal angle, we have the product, also known as the tested and proven angle. And lastly, we have the results or the proof or result-based angles. So I'm going to explain what each of these angles are and how you can apply them in your promotion. So let's go. So we are going to start with the product angle. So for the product angle, this is a scenario where you are going to, the product angle is simply a scenario where you would send an email informing your subscribers about the product. Then you will go further and tell them, hey, I have bought the product, I have used the product, and this is the result I have gotten from the product. So your promotion is centered around the product itself. So usually when I want to use this angle, you will see me, I will use a subject line like, I just bought this. Okay, so when I want to use this angle, you would see that I use subject lines like, I just bought this. I took money